Hey y'all, Josh here today, aka the world's greatest dad, and what you're looking at here is the Swaitee paper towel holder. And today we're going to unbox this bad boy, take a detailed close look at it, show you how to install it, give it a full review, see if it might be something you need to pick up as well. So with that being said, let's get it. So let's go ahead and start from the beginning. When you pick this up, it's going to come in a box just like this. Let's get her opened up, check it out. And here's everything inside the package, including the paper towel holder itself, an adhesive strip, 2 sizes of screws, and some wall anchors, and our instruction sheet. Now, right out of the box, I gotta say the construction of this thing is pretty nice. It's kind of a single piece frame all the way around, and then you'll see kind of a spring-loaded mechanism on each of these sides to hold in the paper towels. This part right here is solid. And then we've got our mounting holes, or where we'd put our adhesive tape. All in all, pretty solid little paper towel holder. Now, as far as the sizing goes, it's going to measure out to just about 12¼ inches wide by about 5 inches tall and 2 inches thick. And when we throw it on the scale, it's going to measure out to 1 pound, 1 ounce. Now, the instruction sheet this comes with is fairly self-explanatory. We've got our list of parts right here. And then it shows us the first way to install using the adhesive tape, or the second way to install using our screws. And finally, it shows you how to install your paper towels and pull them off. Now today we're going to be installing this bad boy underneath our cabinet right here, so we can go ahead and get our paper towels off our countertop. Now this should be a pretty quick and easy install. If you plan on using just the adhesive tape, really all you need is maybe a tape measure and a pin so you can get this thing exactly squared up. If you plan on using the screws, you're going to want a drill along with a Phillips head bit. And if you plan on using these wall anchors as well, you'll also want to use a drill bit size to those two. Now before actually mounting this, I would suggest putting some paper towels on this and kind of getting an idea of how far back on your cabinet you want it. You don't want to make sure you don't mount it too close where it's rubbing against the wall. Me personally, I don't want it way out here either. I kind of want it tucked back a little bit so it's not interfering with anything on the counter and just gives me a little bit of space behind it. So me personally, after putting that up there, I'm going to go about 5 inches from the rear. I'll make a mark on each side here so I've got that leveled up. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a mark exactly in between, which this is 24 inches from outside to outside. So right at the 12-inch mark, we'll go ahead and make another little notch so I know where center is. I'm going to go ahead and mark right in the middle. This thing is right between 12¼ and 12½, so about 12 3/8. So I'm just going to go about 6¼ and make a little mark right there. And now I know where the center of my paper towel holder is. Now for my install today, I'm actually going to use this adhesive, and the reason for that is the fact that I've actually purchased 4 of these so far. I put 1 in my house and it's been in there for 6 months, and then I've also purchased several others to use in some of our other Airbnbs, and for each one of these I've just used the adhesive strip and I've had no problems with them actually falling off or anything like that. It's pretty solid adhesive. So we just took the bottom part off here. We're going to push this down right in the middle of this, really get it on there good, and then we'll rip off this next piece here to expose this sticky side, and we'll stick it underneath. And when I pulled that off, I did have a little air bubble, so I'll just go ahead and take this and kind of work that out, and now we're looking pretty good. Now I'm just going to go ahead and line my middle mark up and line my side marks up. And then we will push this adhesive up right against the surface there. Now I already cleaned under these, so if you had grime or something like that, you definitely want to make sure you got everything cleaned off and then rubbed with maybe some rubbing alcohol just to make sure there was no surface residue. This was clean though, so this should stick pretty well. Now, of course, we would have wanted to use our little screws instead. We still would have used these markings, got this thing up, and then marked with a pin each place that our screws would go. We could have pre-drilled some very small pilot holes, and then we'd want to use these smaller ones for underneath our cabinet so we didn't poke through, obviously up where our dishes are at. And that is what our paper towel holder looks like after install. You'll see right there, we lined up our center holes, lined up our little guide lines there, and we've got that thing all centered up, ready to go. Now installing our paper towels on here is pretty quick and easy. This will do both single and double rolls. What we have today is your standard Costco paper towels. Probably everybody uses those. You will see that you've got quite a bit of flex here. So basically we'll just go ahead and kind of slide one side in, pull this back, and then we'll make sure that those are both squared up evenly. As you can see, the thing free rolls nice. I will show you this bad boy in action. What I love most about it is the fact that it can have one-hand operation. Just simply pull down, swipe your paper towel off. It stays put. You don't rip a bunch of them off. Just get exactly what you need and you're ready to go for next time. Now again, today we did install this in one of our Airbnb cabins, and we used to have 4 of these, one of these in every unit. Now the reason I don't like these is because you'll see if you try to pull one off, you get multiple paper towels. So what guys usually do, and they got dirty hands, is they put the dirty hand on top and then they rip a paper towel off. Then what happens is the whole top of this is gonna have barbecue sauce or grease or oil or whatever on top of the paper towels. So then when you have the next person staying in the unit, you gotta go ahead and switch out the whole paper towels because you don't want this looking all greasy and gross. Obviously with this thing, once again, I can pull down, pull a slice off, and keeps it just a whole lot cleaner. And of course, when you get down to the end of your roll, it's real simple just to take the old one off. Again, we'll kind of put it in as an angle, get one side in, pull this out, get that set in, and we're ready with the new roll. So there you go, kids. That's pretty much everything you need to know about the Swaitee paper towel holder. Now, at the end of the day, this thing's easy to install, easy to use, and it looks good as well. It's for those reasons and more, I'm gonna go ahead and give this bad boy a world's greatest dad thumbs up, and I say, go ahead and get you one.